What is up, man?
Feliz Navidad and all that good stuff. Awaiting a snowstorm here in Western New York.
Well, you know, better to be inside than outside.
True, but yeah, I'm gonna have to be outside because I'm gonna have to shovel that shit. So the joys of being a homeowner in fucking Western New York.
You ain't got like, some kid you give 50 cents to and be like, here, fucking take care of this or
No,
no?
but I'm gonna find one before the end of the season. So
Yeah. Unless somebody like gives you 50 bucks, be like, hey, will you go shovel my driveway? Yeah.
100%. Yes, I will. I will bundle up and I'll look like Randy from A Christmas Story and hopefully I can put my arms down and I'll shovel the shit out of it.
Every time I think of like heavy snowfalls, I always think of that movie Beautiful Girls.
Yeah, dude. 100%. And that's one thing that you see up here in Buffalo is these modern day heroes that are driving around in their pickup trucks, right? And they've got the plow on the front and the little salt shaker in the back. And I'm like, fuck yeah, guys, get out there, do the good work so our streets are clear, man.
So what you're saying is you got the same kind of rednecks up there as you do down here?
No, it's far worse down in Nashville or in Tennessee, man. Come on. These guys are just some good Bills fans that hey, maybe the 9 to 5 isn't for them, so they're just going to plow snow, man. So
hell yeah. Well, what do we got going on tonight?
we have the band Little Low. And I've been listening to them for the last couple of days, and it's just good shit, man. Good 120-esque. Being as old as you and I are, we grew up listening to 120 minutes or watching 120 minutes and finding cool bands on there. And Little Low is a band that I could have easily, found out about via 120. So yeah, stoked to have them on tonight. So yeah.
Like I think I said when I first heard him, I was like, man, that voice is like it's like Juliana Hatfield to me, and I was like, oh. And then I listened to more,
Yeah. And it's just all around good shit, man. And I totally dig it. Yeah.
Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's bring on our guests. Let's do that. What is up?
Yo.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Mike, welcome back.
Yes, second. I was gonna say long time listener, second time guest. Some play on that terminology.
No.
Just weaseled his way in on this one. No.
I'll take a back seat. You guys heard enough from me last time.
Well, I made sure I took my my pain meds and all that for today, so I'm gonna be sitting here for a while.
Cut it out. You out of all of us, you could have made it to Best way faster.
No, I was. Yeah. It would have been a last minute thing, and I wasn't able to make it happen. So
yeah.
But maybe it's next time. Tickets aren't crazy, so I definitely can see myself going. So.
Yeah. First rounders usually less than $200, but after taxes and all that good stuff, it is a little over 200. But I mean, it's 3 days of awesomeness. So, and all the rad bands that you can plug in or cram into a 3-day weekend.
True.
Hell yeah. Did you guys see where Bonnaroo today dropped their lineup like 3 months early? I guess I guess they're doing that because of all the money they lost this last year. They had to shut it down.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because it rained so bad, it made the land unsafe. So they closed it down Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they lost out on all that money because they had to give back all that money to everybody. So they dropped that announcement yesterday. So I guess they can get those Christmas gifts in, and then, but I didn't see. I saw Turnstiles playing Bonnaroo, which is wild. I think they're like co-headlining one of the nights, and I'm like, that's the biggest fucking crowd they'll play in front of.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, I got it pulled up right now. Shit, the Strokes are playing too. All right, nice.
So what's going on in your guys' world? What's been happening?
We're both getting over colds.
Yeah.
Tis the season.
No colds. We had a wintry mix that was icy. It was awful. But other than that, just hanging out, you know?
Yeah.
We had put a Friendsgiving show with all our friends bands, Cape Crush and Massive Nightmares, that went really well at this tiny dive bar down the block a couple days ago. And live recording Sunday up in New Hampshire and just chilling, you know? I mean, busiest time of year. So
Yeah. It's like there's always so much more to do and such less time to do it in, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's like, holy shit, the year's almost over. What can we get done?
Yeah. Why did we wait so long?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Anywho, so I got a couple questions I want to start off with. These are just simple questions, and then we'll random off. You know how we do. But I always talk to people at work, and I have questions the day of the podcast. And we were talking today, like, what was your worst and best gift ever as a kid? And like, what like Eric? What was not Eric? I'm not gonna. Let's go with you guys. What was your worst Christmas gift and best Christmas gift as a kid or as an adult?
I know my best Christmas gift was Super Nintendo. That was like the best day of me and my sister's lives, I think. There's a video of us, like, one person's playing with like a doll they got, and then my other sister starts to open up the Nintendo and like screams Nintendo and then like knocks the doll out of the other one's hand, and then like we all just run away and the camera has like no footage for like 10 minutes. It's just the tree because we're all in the other room setting up the Nintendo.
that's sick.
But I don't know, worst gift. You think of a good one.
I can tell you best memory gift and then worst thing that happened to that gift.
Okay.
Like whenever the hell Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves came out, Kevin Costner.
Oh yeah.
Got a battering ram with Little John's whole family's like tree fort. Every character, me and my brother split it. But one time me and my brother were playing second floor of the house, and I had Azim and I had his sword. And his sword fell in the heating vent, but it was dangling there. And it was literally like a cartoon where you reach for it and it just like time froze and it just fell down. I never saw it again.
Oh shit.
Terrible time. I can't think of worst.
I know that Mike and I have both received at least more than one time a guitar pick punch. Like,
Oh
those
yeah.
little
God, yeah.
guitar pick.
Turn your old credit cards into guitar picks, or
Yeah.
In 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
such a well-meaning gift. And so I was like, this doesn't really work.
Mhm. That was a good one. I would have even thought of that. Yeah. That or like, you know, I don't know, socks and underwear are useful, but when you're young, you're like,
I love
why?
socks now. Now
Yeah.
I love all the socks.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize how expensive those fucking things are now.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
You're buying yourself, like, get out of here. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime my parents gives me socks and underwear now, I'm like, appreciate that. Thanks for
Yeah.
saying that. You know.
Yeah. Up north, yes, I need all of the wool socks possible, man. Yeah.
I mean, you're in for it. You know, this year, I already saw the first storm that you got earlier. And
Yeah.
Is this your second year up in Buffalo?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Second year. So yeah, we had snow on I guess it came in Monday night. Yeah. So my drive to work yesterday was freaking horrible. It was like going like maybe 10 miles an hour, and I'm in an all-wheel drive car. So I'm just like, let's fucking go. And I've got these guys and these huge like F-150s that are like fishtailing. I'm like, just move, dude. Move.
Yeah, I remember we used to really have bad winters here, and I used to have to put 50-pound bags of sand in the back of my father's F-150 so he didn't fishtail.
Yeah.
He walked around all winter with frozen, like 800 pounds of frozen sand.
Yeah, dude.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Back in Nashville, we got more ice, and I had a 92 GMC Sonoma. And like right before that first ice storm, like, or the threat of ice, I would go to like Home Depot or Lowe's and get, you know, like playground sand. And, yeah. So I'd have like, you know, 5 bags in the back of the truck, you know, all winter. Yeah.
Totally.
Don't miss that shit.
I mean, what do you drive now?
I've got a Subaru Forester.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah. That thing's a tank. I love it.
All right, I gotta get unfestive with the 2 flannels. It's too hot in here.
Oh, no, you're good.
Break it off.
Yeah.
Hey, it lasted longer than we thought, right? It's like, it's like when you put that Christmas sweater or that sweater or pants on a dog and they're like, fuck you, I don't want this shit on. And they're rolling on the ground to get it off. That was you just now. So Christine, where are you from?
I'm from the South Shore of Massachusetts, so about 45 minutes outside the city, basically between Boston and Cape Cod. Interesting, you made the comments about Juliana Hatfield because she is from Cohasset, which is actually where my mom grew up, which is down on the South Shore too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really cool. I always thought it was so cool she was from nearby. I was like, oh my God, like, wow, you come out of Massachusetts that, it's not Aerosmith, like there's something else. So
Yeah.
Please, does
something
she still
else?
live up that way?
what?
Does she still live out that way?
I don't know. I know Steven Tyler definitely still lives in Marshfield though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're around, those Aerosmith guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was there, like one of those antique shows, and somebody just happened to find their original tour van in the middle of the woods with a tree growing out of it, and they're like,
I
oh my
remember
God.
that.
Yeah. It's like, and then they were like, they got it off and they refurbished it and brought it back to life. I was like, how does some random person just find it in the middle of the woods somewhere? It's like that.
Yeah.
What was that bus in Alaska that they dropped off up there where they had that book about it and Eddie Vedder did a soundtrack for it?
Oh yeah,
Into the Wild. Yeah. I guess they removed that bus because too many people were trying to go find it from
Yeah,
there.
like, it's really far out in the wilderness. That's the point of the book.
And they still to this day don't know why it's there, right? How it ever got there.
I think it was that it was like there used to be a road out there that would go between 2 villages. The bus broke down and they never moved it. And then I think like I don't remember. I watched the movie a shitload of times when I was younger. I actually loved the soundtrack. The fact that you mentioned it,
yeah,
did it so good. But I forget, it was like a transit line out there, and I think the bus just broke down, and they just were like, okay, like certain times a year, the river out there would flood, and that's how the kid got stuck. Was he crossed it on foot, and then when all of the ice was melting, it was so wide he couldn't get back across. So he was trying to wait it out, and then spoiler alert for anybody who's never seen it, he eats poison berries and dies in the bus. But yeah, so I think it just broke down out there, and then they couldn't get it. But
I don't think I've ever. I know parts of it. I've seen parts of it, but I don't recall if I've seen the whole thing from start to finish. So I might have to give that a watch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, would that be considered a Christmas movie because it has snow?
They give me a Christmas movie.
you probably see a reindeer or some crazy horned animal in it.
Yeah.
Because I've been hearing this the last few weeks that a Christmas movie is a Christmas movie only if there is snow.
Is there snow in Die Hard? Because everybody does that debacle if it's a Christmas movie or not. And
Yeah,
I don't think there's snow in it. Is there?
I don't think so. Maybe that fake snow.
It's fake snow. Yeah.
Okay.
But Die Hard is a Christmas movie. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Oh, okay.
I got no skin in that game. You can have it or leave it.
Yeah. I mean, no doubt. What you got, Garrett?
What's that?
What you got going? What you got? Anything?
Yeah. So, did you guys put out the record earlier this year? And that first track, so good. Shit.
Track on it?
Dark Beer Archives.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You got the Guinness going.
Yeah, the Dark Beer Archives. Man, that is such a solid song. Yeah, I mean that kicks off the record just perfect. Yeah. So you guys had that released as a single, and then you just decided to put it as the first track on the record. How did everything? I mean, where did you guys record and all that good stuff?
So we recorded down in New Bedford with Trevor Riley from A Wilhelm Scream. Yeah, it was great. My previous band had wanted to go to him and just never found the time to do it. So when we were, planning to record, and originally it was just an EP. We were going to do 5 songs. I mean, we did. We recorded 5 songs. Like, we'll put out an EP. We did that with Trevor. But then, I don't know, Andy from Sell the Heart was like, why don't you do a couple more songs and make it an LP? So we went back to Trevor and did 3 more songs. And that became the whole thing. But yeah, recording with Trevor was awesome, and definitely going to do it again when the time comes. So yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just listening to the record today, I was just like, okay, I want more. I need more music. So
I know. I mean, everybody's kind of made the comment like, "Oh, this is only 22 minutes long." I'm like, "Is it?"
Yeah.
Whoops! I didn't even realize. But so yeah, we'll try to make it a little longer next time. Maybe get that 30-minute mark.
We have band meeting number 1 tomorrow of the planning for the future. So
nice.
Yeah.
2026.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Yeah. Well,
was that Hem song? Was that just a leftover track, or did you guys record that just to put on that single that you guys dropped with Unseemly?
I've had that song for a little bit, and we actually went to our friend Kyle from Oh the Humanity for that song, because he's local, so we were able to do that on a weekend, on a weeknight, for a couple nights. But yeah, that was kind of a song we didn't end up using it for the album because I didn't feel like it fit exactly. I had an idea of how I wanted all of the songs to sound and what I wanted to present to the world as Little Low. And so there's another song that fell into that category of I don't know if this is it, but I like them as kind of standalone singles, being here's a song that I like it, but it doesn't feel like part of a whole like the other songs did.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we recorded it as it was potentially going to be a comp track, and then we were just the comp never happened. So we were like, okay, cool, let's just get it out before Fest, get some buzz going,
Get it out of here.
Grease the wheels.
Right on.
Both of those tracks on that split was really good. I enjoyed both of them.
Thanks.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's just a digital, right? No 7-inch or no cassette or anything.
Yeah.
We wanted to do a single, but shit is just so expensive. You remember you go to the pharmacy or wherever, and there'd be a little rack of singles. It'd be Backstreet Boys, the hit on one side and the B side. 50 cents, 99 cents. It costs $3 to press a single. I'm not gonna try to flip that nowadays, 2 songs, get out of here. But so just digital.
Right on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Speaking of cassette singles from back in the day, yeah, Russ was asking me. I guess he was listening to House of Pain, and he was like, "Oh, dude, you had this, didn't you?" And I was like, "Man, I just had the cassette single. I'm sorry,
bro. That first House of Pain record is so solid.
Yeah. I had on side A, it was the track, and then on the opposite side was just the instrumental or whatever.
Yeah. Or the radio edit.
Yeah.
The stuff they used to put on singles is so funny.
Yeah.
And here it is again, just without 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Or like a house beat behind it or some goofy remix that not make sense.
Yeah. But I had that thing in my 1990 Nissan Sentra bumping. I had some speakers in the back. I was cruising to the ball field, class of 94. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
Nice.
Man, class 94. Ouch, that hurt.
We're old, dude.
Yep. I just turned 50.
Yeah. And there is 20 shopping days left until my birthday. So
Damn.
Yeah.
Did that screw you up? Did that screw you up as a kid for your birthday and Christmas?
No, I just get everything at once, man. I mean, my parents were really cool about not combining gifts unless it was something cool. like drum sets or stuff like that. I wouldn't expect, two separate gifts from my parents for something that huge. But it was just, instead of having a break in like Christmas gifts and birthday gifts, I just get bombarded, in the span of 3 days. So
hell yeah.
If you don't know any different, that probably fucking rocks. Like,
Yeah.
Like my birthday's in June. I never really got much for it anyway. But the having something both ends at like halfway through the year was cool. But if you just got like everybody's like, oh yeah, I got 5 things for Christmas. You're like, yeah, I got 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check this out.
They're like, oh, I got the 3 CDs, and you have a whole CD booklet. You got like 30, 40 CDs in the thing.
Yeah, you got a CD, but I got a whole new CD, fucking 5-disc changer.
Yeah.
I still have never had one of those.
5-disc, me either.
No. There was like I saw somebody had like a 20-disc CD like cartridge thing for they'd be in their trunk and they have to go out back in the trunk.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then put the CDs. Yeah, and I was like 20. That was insane.
Yeah,
like a Pioneer or something.
Yeah, no joke, man.
I had a brother that worked at Circuit City. I don't know if y'all had those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Worked at Circuit City in the stereo department, so he helped us all get our CD players when we were younger. But like, of course, his car was all souped out, and he had the disc changer in the back that he had to go to the trunk to switch out the CDs.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Or what about the ones when you had the detachable faces on the front of your stereo?
Yeah.
And you would take them off, or you would pull the whole unit out and walk in the mall with it because you didn't want no one taking it from you. But you're just holding it, walking like the fucking purse,
Yeah. Yeah, I had the cassette detachable face and the CD player detachable face. Yeah.
Watch out now.
Yeah. And it always sucked getting out to your car, and then like you're driving away and you're like, oh fuck, the face of my fucking stereo's at home.
Yeah.
Good old days.
I only ever had the cassette with a wire and an aux cable.
There you go.
CD player.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was
hooking up the Discman to the.
Yes.
Goddamn.
Oh hell, the Discman.
Yeah, you would have a Discman, but you would have one CD case, and you would have as many fucking CDs as you could fit in there to carry it around with you when you go out to like school or to work or whatever. Yeah. They're all getting destroyed and scratched.
Scratched to hell, yeah.
Yeah. I just bought some new CDs the other day. I bought Ned's Atomic Dustbin. I bought Jesus Jones, In Excess, and Skid Row.
Oh fuck, man!
$12.
Nice. Like, we've been doing DVDs at thrift stores because, eventually streaming is just gonna not have one thing that we really want to watch.
And it happens all the time, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah. So we've been collecting the rarer ones at this point.
Hell yeah! Do you still have VHS?
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, I have. I still got about 400 VHSs in the basement.
Jesus.
And
that's awesome.
And I got a lot of cool shit though. I got a lot of cool movies, and I like that greeniness of a VHS still. And you got to hit the tracker button to make sure the picture stays still. But then I still got DVDs. I like physical media. I like having it in my hand. That's one thing about when going from vinyl, when they went to CDs, the pictures went from this big to this big,
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was that's the coolest part about a record too, that the artwork and the lyric sheets, you didn't have to fucking like do this.
Yeah.
You can actually, hold it out, so. Yeah.
Unless it was a Rancid record, and then you've got like 30 songs. So the lyrics are like this small for each freaking song.
Handwritten.
Yeah.
Booklet is like a novel.
Yeah. It's like, damn it, I can't read Tim's writing.
Have you guys seen that trailer for that biopic they have coming out called "Out from the Wolves"?
No.
Yeah. It's they've already been showing it like at select places. I know they are promoting the hell out of it at this past Warped Tour. Do you guys know the band Section Hate from LA?
Not personally, but musically, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's Mexi Mike, the singer, who used to be the singer of Furious Styles.
Mm-hmm.
He's in that movie, and he gets blasted in the fucking head, and that was his big screen debut, getting blasted in the head in the Ransom movie. So, but yeah, I want to check that. That's coming out, and then in the Green Day biopic too, around that same era of the early '90s and stuff. So,
all right,
that'd be kind of cool to see.
Yeah,
you know you're getting old when all your bands that you grew up on have biopics.
Yeah, wait, that's
yeah. Well, Russ, I think I sent it to you, but yeah, while I was getting ready for the episode, I was eating dinner, and on Instagram I saw that HBO has a documentary on Counting Crows that I'm super stoked for.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah,
that comes out next week, right?
I think so. Yeah, on HBO. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Hell yeah.
Did you see Freaky Tales at all?
Mm-mm.
Takes place in Oakland, but it's basically 4 different like stories.
Yep, I know what you're talking about. I have not seen it yet.
It's it has the depiction of like a huge brawl with the Nazis outside Gilman.
Oh shit.
Shit.
I forget who from back in the day, like I think E40 produced it, or some a hip hop dude from the Bay Area wrote, but there was like OG Gilman people who like told this story and like got it all together and shit. So that's like probably same style as the Green Day Rancid biopic type thing. All that going crazy, you know.
I'm surprised they haven't done like a big old documentary on just Gilman. I mean, I know they've done documentaries about the Bay, obviously, but you know, Gilman's in there, but just a documentary on Gilman itself, you know, it's such a legendary spot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of the few that are still left and around, because, you know, hell, pretty soon, I guarantee you soon, I don't want to say it, but I'm sure that'll be gone here in the next 15 years, maybe, you know, the way that Oakland and Berkeley and all that stuff are developing. I can see that going. It's sad. That'd be a sad day. There'd be a lot of people out there fucking standing in front of those doors. I still have never been there. I've heard cool stories, you know, like Tony Hawk and stuff, but
I told the Tony Hawk one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I forgot all about that. That was such a good one.
I went back and I tagged him in it again to see if I could get his attention. And he doesn't fuck with me. It's fine.
After this podcast, I'm reposting it again, and I'm gonna keep tagging him until he does it. He just collaborated the old the old birdhouse designs with some like high-end company, and they're re-releasing all the old birdhouse designs on like high quality, you know, $99 hoodies and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn it, you don't need to be doing that, Tony. You got plenty of money.
Like generations of Hawks you need to pay for.
Yeah.
I mean, that you figure that grandkid, his grandkids is going to be fine with Kurt Cobain's money, Tony Hawk's money, Courtney Love's money.
Yeah,
that baby's doing well.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still I remember when he had his own clothing line in like Bob's store for a long time. I don't know. I have a Tony Hawk polo shirt. Oh, I had a flannel. I had some shoes. I'm gonna come clean. I'm not talking shit. I love him. I think I would take a bullet for Tony Hawk. I think he is so cool. And but yeah, all the funny things throughout the years where like people, like he was sponsored by Bagel Bites and shit. I remember there was like a huge uproar about that. And you know, fuck it. He can do whatever he wants at this point.
Yeah. Him and Mike McGill are doing like commercials for turmeric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
The spice.
Well,
I think
it's
Icy Hot too. I think
it's
Tony Hawk is Icy Hot.
the turmeric like supplement. You know, it's good for the body. Yeah.
That'd be cool if
Like
there was
inflammation.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be cool if they were just bringing light to a spice, just like, oh yeah, we really fuck with curry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he got his money in a lot of things, you know. I mean, he's smart with it. You know, his dad taught him right, you know, because he was like, while everybody else in the 80s that he was hanging out with, they're blowing their monies on girls and drugs and whatever else. He was the one with his head on his shoulder and stayed focused. And they wouldn't even let him party. They're like, nope, you're staying here because you're gonna win this contest tomorrow. You're not going out with us, you know. I remember hearing the story where him and Christian Hosoi were in Japan together. It was right before the first X Games, and I guess Christian Hosoi was kind of fell off at that point, like with drugs. And Tony left him, and he flew back to the States. And if Tony Hawk said if he would never have flew back to the States and went to that first X Games, his career probably wouldn't have been what it was.
Yeah,
you know, and that's what they're saying, that with Hosoi, if he would have went to that same X Games, his career would have been a whole lot different.
Uh oh.
Lost one.
We lost Russ. Wow. Let that be known that on 12/3/25, look who decided to come back.
I hit on the side of the mouse, and I'm like, well, that's not gonna get hit again. I didn't lose connection.
Yeah, it's not me. It wasn't me that dipped out.
Yeah.
Or me this time.
Yeah, right. First time for everything, guys.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. All right. What's your guys' favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, you know what? I was just thinking about this because when we were talking about the DVDs, we found 2 copies of Gremlins at the store the other day, but they both had like huge gouges out of it. And I was like, this is the Christmas movie that I need right now. Like, that's what I want to watch. I want but my favorite Christmas movie, honestly, the last couple of years is that movie Krampus that came out in 2015.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm just into like a dark Christmas vibe these days. And like, that one's so, I don't know, it reminds me of Gremlins, which is partially why I liked it so much. It's so weird and offbeat, and like I love the cast. It's got Adam Scott and Toni Collette, and I don't know. I showed it to my mom a couple years ago, and she was like, "What are you making me watch?" I was like, "This is what I like, Mom."
Nice.
I mean, probably Home Alone is probably the core answer for me. Or Christmas Story. I remember growing up, that was like, there was the 24-hour Christmas Story marathon on TBS or TNT every single year.
Yeah, for sure.
Times.
Yeah.
Never get sick of it. Those two, one of those two.
Yeah.
Did you guys see where they're making a Gremlins 3s in progress and it get made, and they're doing like no CGI, all puppetry, all Howie Mandel's coming back doing Gizmo.
Okay.
But yeah, because I think Steven Spielberg said we're making it, but we're using straight up puppetry, no CGI, no AI. It's gonna be done the same way that the old one was done, and I'm like, that's great.
Yeah, for sure.
That people don't always want CGI, especially with these things where it's like a cult classic or whatever. Like, nobody that is gonna go see that movie is interested in seeing it in CGI. They like it because of the practical effects and how it used to look.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of like Christmas movies that took a dark turn, man, Gremlins is always one, man. When Phoebe starts talking about her dad, getting stuck in the freaking chimney.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Stick that one in the microwave.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, it's so that scene, the whole scene with like the mom in the kitchen is so upsetting. It's so violent, but so good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So what was your answer? Gremlins?
It's Krampus.
Oh, Krampus. There we go. Cool. What about
you?
I
was Krampus, Gremlins
again. I'm an elf guy.
Oh, I do love elf.
Yeah.
I'm an elf guy.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, and I'm in Home Alone. I actually just built the Home Alone house out of Legos the other day. Yeah. I got bit by the Lego bug. But whatever.
It's a hell of a drug, ain't it?
Yeah.
Especially when you're stoned, it takes even longer because you're just like, yeah. But I will say this though, even when you're not stoned, just doing them, it's just so relaxing because you're just chilling and you're just doing this thing, and then all of a sudden 2 hours have gone by and you don't have shit to show for it. But because I always told myself if I saw something cool, I would buy Legos, and then they released the Goonies set. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get that. Finally, gonna get that Home Alone set too. So I got the Goonies and I got the Home Alone set. So, yeah,
that's awesome.
And I'm not getting any more for a while because they're pretty fucking expensive.
No, they know their customer these days.
Yeah. I saw the R2D2 at Costco, and I need this, and then I looked up at the price, and I was like,
yeah,
no, I don't,
because you're paying for the Star Wars name, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Of course, yeah.
But I remember I went and saw Home Alone in a movie theater, and I was like, one of the first movies that I had been to where it was a wait outside, fucking packed all out, you know what I'm saying? And it was a fun experience. And then I saw Jurassic Park after that, and that was pretty cool too.
That's like one of my favorite movies, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Parks?
Oh yeah.
All of them?
No, just number one.
Okay.
Classic.
Yeah.
What do they say about that movie? That's like the first movie where we kind of got the idea of what dinosaurs sounded like because of that movie, because we don't really know what they sound like.
Yeah.
You know, even in A Land Before Time, they talked, you know, they were like, you know, it was like, okay. But I mean, I like that movie when it came out. It still holds up to, you know, with the specs.
Part of why it holds up is like I watched, you know, something on it at some point in time where they looked into doing like 3D animation for the dinosaurs, and they didn't like how it looked, so they went back to like the original plan of whatever they used, like the not puppets, but like the robotics or whatever.
Animatronic.
Yeah, like it could have, if it was CGI, it would probably look freaking horrible now. But because they made that decision, like that, I think makes that movie stand up still.
Who would have thought that the animatronics that you saw at Chuck E. Cheese or Showbiz Pizza would be making dinosaurs?
Yeah.
I saw somebody take the old, you know, Showbiz Chuck E. Cheese characters, because, you know, once that movie, something Freddy, that movie,
One Night at Freddy's.
Yeah, Fun Night at Freddy's. Yeah.
They took those out because they didn't want kids to think that those were going to come to life and shit. I'm like, whoa, that's my childhood you're taking away.
Yeah,
but
no joke, man.
I saw a dude take those out and put them in his bar and turned them all into they all look like the Misfits. So all of them black, and they got the Devil's Lock, and they sit there and they're always playing like Misfit songs and shit.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And then to come find out, it's actually Jerry Only up there. You know?
I needed the money.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure they're making more money than they've ever made now. Those dudes, shit.
Yeah.
You think? I mean, I don't think that they were as big in the '80s as they grew out to be, because I think, you know, because they quit in the '82 or something, and then they were not a band for a while, or maybe not. I don't know.
I think it was 82, 83-ish, and then I don't remember when they came back as like Graves era. Maybe
like 94, 95, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jerry and Doyle were doing it at all without Glenn in the late 80s, early 90s at all, maybe somehow. And then like the big revamp with Graves, huge, you know?
Yeah.
But, I think it was probably just accessibility, you know, like being able to get the word out there better in the 90s.
Do you think they can thank Metallica too for their success in the late 80s? With them always, you know, covering them and always wearing their shirt. You know, oh hell, that's like they'd always wear Misfits shirts, and then Cliff had a tattoo on his arm of the Misfits.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that probably kind of gave them some cult following and some lore, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. And then somehow, some way, Jerry Only hooked up with Gene Simmons at a seminar, and he was like, "This is how you market your band." You
Yeah.
know, Misfits the lunchbox, Misfits the beach towel, Misfits the house shoes. You know, it's like,
G.I. Joe, 2 foot tall G.I. Joe.
yeah, yeah.
It's crazy. The
Oh,
market was crazy for a while.
yeah.
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 Oh,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That came out in what, like the late 90s, early 2000s?
I don't know. My brother found that on the side of the road, scrapping in Alabama, and gave it to me and brought it up to
Oh,
me.
that's amazing.
Not to mention most of my all my Kiss figure collections and shit. He found I got a box full of all this shit on the side of the road, and I came down to visit my parents, and they're like, "You got a bunch of Kiss shit in the garage?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
cool, thanks."
Nice.
Yeah. My brother has our original Kiss dolls back at his house in Tennessee. Yeah, from the 70s. Yeah, those things. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I think Peter has a broken leg, and maybe Paul. But yeah, Ace and Gene are still standing with two good legs.
I could have went somewhere else with that Ace one, but you know, he's not really standing.
Don't do that, man. Don't be that guy.
Anywho. So what do you guys as individuals, what's your plans for the next year? You guys got any like trips you guys want to go take or go visit anywhere?
Well, we're gonna get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
October.
Yeah, I think we
Next
have
year.
our date. So
You sounded excited. That was sick.
I'm
gonna get married, god damn it.
We're doing band stuff, so we're like, where do we fit in the wedding part?
I knew
I
the frustration. I knew
emailed the guy, and I was like, any weekend in October except the 24th, 25th, whatever fest is this, coming year.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's the only weekend we were definitely not available.
You should have got married. You should have got married at Fest.
Yeah, get married at Fest. Have Tim Berry officiate the wedding. That would be awesome.
What was his kid's son?
Mr. Tim.
Mr. Tim. I was so bummed I missed Mr. Tim at Fest this year when he sang kids songs. But yeah, I mean, that's like, other than that, honestly, like personal wise, like we'll just be doing band stuff.
Yeah, with the LP's 6 months old, and then we're gonna already start working on recording another one. We like talked about it, and we were like, all right, so next year is still band stuff, and that eats up all my time off. So like between both bands, So no cool trips unless it's a cool trip, I guess. We're playing Midwest Friends Fest in Kentucky, in border of Kentucky and Ohio, near Cincinnati. It's Newport, Kentucky. So we'll be doing that together, and I've never played in Newport, Kentucky, so it's cool to cross that off my list.
Yeah.
And same. So, and then wedding. I don't know if there will be honeymoon this year or not.
It's Fest. Fest is honeymoon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, no complaints from me.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild being in a band this late in life because, you really do have to bargain a lot of like, are we going to Hawaii this year, or are we going to play the 5-day tour that, are we going to fly to Florida and play 5 shows?
Yeah.
Or like, Southwest region, Southeast region, wherever you feel like going. But, I mean, we got that festival, and we have another weekend that we're doing a Massachusetts and New York show in March. And whatever else comes, we kind of leaving it open. So
Planning starts tomorrow.
Yeah, planning starts tomorrow.
Nice.
So, but yeah.
So when you guys come out to that fest, that Midwest Fest, are you guys a tour out there? Or are you guys just gonna fly down or drive down and go back?
Yeah, we're hoping to do some shows around it. We gotta plan all of that stuff out soon. Because it'll be an area that we've never played before. The furthest we've gone is Philly now. I mean, like furthest west we've gone.
Yeah.
Then we went to Richmond over the summer, which was great. But yeah, it'll be a new area to play, and I think it'll be really cool. So
maybe Buffalo on the way out. Who knows? We'll do the 90 route. We'll go Syracuse, Buffalo, Cleveland, or something, and then Cincinnati, and like Pittsburgh, and do a little 5-day thing maybe or something like that.
Yeah, I hear that Rochester has some cool shit too, man.
Yeah, Jar is the venue out there that I always remember playing back in the day.
Cool. Yeah. Laura and I have only been out there for a show once. We went last October. It was an anniversary present for us. We went and saw Jesus and Mary Chain and Psychedelic Furs at this like Kodak Theater or something like that. It was amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah, too many people sitting down. But we were right up front, so we didn't care. We were just like, all right, Bach, we'll just be comfortable and watch these legends kill it. So
That's it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
You've been to any other shows in Buffalo recently?
No. The last one that I went to was that hot water show.
Oh,
so cool. Yeah. Last weekend I missed the Lemonheads. I totally forgot about it, but we were driving back from New Hampshire over the Thanksgiving holiday. So yeah, we flew into Boston, went to Hampstead, New Hampshire, I think is where her uncle lives, and picked up some china that was promised to Laura when her grandmother passed away. So we flew out and then drove back. So
cool.
Yeah. But New Hampshire, Maine, oh man, I love it up there. I just love being up north. It's like I was meant to be in the northern states and not the southern states where I was born and lived the majority of my life.
No, Maine is great. I love Maine.
Yeah.
That's like, a nice thing. We're not going to go on any trips, but like, big trips, but like we could go up to Portland, Maine or something like that so easily. And like the food up there is so good and it's so beautiful, like everywhere you go. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
As long as it's not snowing too much.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It was a wintry mix, and it was
insane.
It was
but
awful.
Like it was one of those nights where like it was raining and snowing like ice, so that all the plants got encased in ice. So it looked insane. Like it looked like a science experiment outside. But every bar we went into, we were like coming out from the rain and the sleet. And we're just like, this is the coziest bar. Can't wait to have a drink. And we just did that like 5 times. Like we were just like, let's do it again. So we're just like,
nice.
Go in, have a nice tour, and then like do it again. So I mean, I think if you're gonna live in the northern states, you kind of have to be like, think of the bright side. Like it's cold out, but it's so cozy in here. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
This beer is warming me from the inside.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
The other day we were at a party for our friend's birthday, and we left all the beers outside to stay cold. We're like, well, that's nice. The nature is keeping the beers cold.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Cool. Yeah. It's like a beer commercial, head for the mountains of this beer.
Yeah. If it records, the mountains will be very blue.
Yeah.
I saw where MXPX and Goldfinger are going on doing a show or two together, and of course they're only playing like Portland, Denver, not coming out this way. I'm like, come on, they get enough of you guys. I get it, you guys all live out there, but they get you guys every other weekend. It feels like I always see like MXPX is playing on the West Coast, Arizona, New Mexico, Goldfinger out there. Let's get them all out. Let's get those two bands on a tour together.
Yeah.
And, make some up stuff. That'd be a fun show, I think.
Yeah. I've got a buddy. He was friends with all the Red City Radio guys, and then he actually joined Blacklist Royals when I quit, and he's working with the like Unwritten Law guys and MXPX, and I'm like, dude, I was like, why doesn't MXPX ever play fucking Buffalo, man? It was like, we've got the town ballroom here. It's a great fucking venue. MXPX would sell it out. And he was like, oh, I'll ask the guys. We'll look into it. I'm like, all right, Brad. All right, I'm calling you out.
Yeah.
Like, so make that shit happen, man.
They skipped Nashville though?
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since they've been to Nashville.
Yeah, well, no, I want to say they played like the Basement East. Shit, it was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, Yeah, I slept on it and didn't get tickets because I was a jaded Nashvilleian at the time and didn't want to go out.
I saw them last summer, and that was cool. And up in Denver.
Oh, that was
the Punkin Drublick Fest. Yeah. A lot of cool bands on that show. Just the weather was wild, and the times got changed and canceled, and but you got to see No Effects twice in like a 2-hour period, so that was kind of cool.
That's cool.
Never go wrong.
Was that when they did? Didn't they just put out The Decline live?
Did they, or when now, or then?
They just put out a vinyl version of The Decline live from Red Rocks.
Red Rocks, that'd be fucking cool.
Yeah, Red Rocks. So I think it's from Red Rocks.
Well, I know they did. Rib live from Red Rocks, and that was done. So they could have actually probably did them both at the same time. Did it? Because,
probably.
You figure Ribbed is only like probably 23 minutes long, and The Decline is what, 18 minutes and 20 seconds or something. Yeah.
18.
Somebody I had talked to, I had interviewed back. It might have been the Hartwell guys. I think they covered the Decline.
Really?
And
I'm
like, damn.
Friends who always talk about it, but we've never done it.
It'd be.
Hell.
Yeah, Hartwell.
I really liked Hartwell. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they're cool dudes. They're cool guys. That song though, The Decline, it's just so much music to remember. It's like, holy fuck, 18 minutes. It's like, what are they? They're not. You can't even say they're like the Grateful Dead and just jamming up there, because that's actually that song changes so fucking much. But I guess you just look at it as like X amount of songs in one song, and then
I remember the first time they did it live. They did it on tour. Like, they did a whole tour where they were like, we're playing The Decline front to back. I went, and I was so fucking stoked. 15 seconds in, I rolled my ankle.
Oh, fuck.
Put it on the side, heard it crack, and was just like, wanted to be miserable. It was still a really good time, but like, I was fucking bummed.
That sucks.
I think it was like 2005, probably. I remember one of my friends never paid me back for the ticket, and he stole my No Effects sleeveless.
Oh, yeah.
And lost it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's a throat chop right there, man.
Yeah.
How many cool shirts and shit and music that we lost over the years to friends? It's like, man, I had some cool shit, but let Chris borrow my hoodie, and I never got that motherfucker back. It's like, damn.
Yeah. I never let anybody borrow any of my shit.
I could tell. You got a lot of shit still.
Yeah. But there's that one AFI shirt that had the cat on it that I can't find, and I don't know.
East Bay Punk one.
Yeah. And then it just said AFI on the back, and that's like one AFI shirt that I wish I still had, that I have no idea what happened to it. So if it ended up at a Goodwill in Nashville, I hope whoever bought it did not resell it or anything like that. They actually enjoyed it.
They reprint it now, or like bootleggers at least do. It's I remember, I think I had it too, and I had another friend, the guitarist of Unseemly, was talking about how he's pissed he still doesn't have his from back in the day. But I still have I don't know if you remember it. It's The God Called In Sick Today. So it's like, it's just AFI. It's Davey with his head in his hands, like the front of And Out Come the Wolves.
Oh, fuck.
And script. I think I got it. And like, I did resell my fall children's shirt from '99 for like $80 like 10 years ago. I regret that, but I still have The God Called In Sick Today one, and it's obviously got like 3 holes in the neck, shoulder from like taking it off, and pit holes, all of it. But yeah, I still wear it from time to time.
Yeah.
Do you wear that shirt with those pants?
No, because when I wear those pants in that band, I usually rip my shirt off. So I wouldn't do it with a shirt that I actually love, like that.
Okay.
No.
Eric, you missed it. We were talking off the air about these pants that he had, and that basically there's crust punk pants, and he sewed on all the shit. So that's why I was asking.
Oh, nice. Shirt? Yeah. I miss those patches, man. I had Yeah, going to the Great Escape over to we had this cool comic book shop, used like CD store in Nashville called the Great Escape, and they had this just like like this box full of the little cloth patches, and
Oh, yeah.
I had some gray camo shorts that I cut off, and I had like Transplants, Op Ivy, Generation X. Ah, shit. Who else did I have? Fucking Teen Idols, Nashville's Teen Idols. Yeah, Rancid. Yeah, had some good shit on there, man.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm not gonna say anything after it. But I back in the '80s, I had Trickster was out, and they were like the thing, So I had these pants with some holes in it. So I took my flannel and I sewed it in where the holes were. So I had like, you know what I'm saying? And then So yeah, I did that. And then but after that I had the sleeves that I cut out to put in the pants. I wore the flannel still without the sleeves, but underneath my jean jacket. So you couldn't tell I didn't have the sleeves,
Sleeveless flannel's a look. That's a look.
Yeah.
Nowadays, right?
Bring it back.
We should. Let's do it.
That's a hard style.
Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Also, flannel with no t-shirt on underneath. Hard style.
Nipples hard. Just rocking it.
Yeah. You know?
Dude. Speaking of Trickster, now I have that freaking song. Give it to me good. I have that song stuck in my head. So thanks, Russ. But I saw them open up for Kiss. It was one of Kiss's last tours without makeup. It was a revenge tour. I was a senior in high school, I think, and it was Kiss, Great White, and Trickster. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's a concert from your guys' like childhood that you guys saw that now you're like, oh, it's cool, I guess.
It's cool, I guess. No, I
mean, they're all cool. They're all cool.
Yeah, I think I no guilty pleasures in life. I enjoyed it at that time, or still enjoy it. But my first thing ever was '98. It was a local radio promotion. We had a radio station up here called WAAF. It's called Local Bazooka, and it was all of the up and coming new metal bands. So it was Stain, Slipknot, Puya, Static X, System of a Down, Primus, but also it had we had the regional record store Strawberries that had a stage. Toxic Narcotic played that stage. Tree played that stage. Seventh Rail Crew and like Darkbuster played that stage, I think. So it was like it was a good mix because it was a bunch of new metal that I like knew about, and I was 6th grade. I think my friend's dad took me and him, and but the smaller stage, and then Strawberries had a little tent where like 8x10 glossy of like Toxic Narcotic, who should arguably have not been signing, glossy. I saw him 2 months later at the VFW down the street from my dad's house. But yeah, it was great. It was wonderful. I guess like out of all those, it would be Primus. I never really cared that much about Primus, but it was cool to see.
Yeah.
But
that dude's insane. Watching him play, it's just like, what the fuck is he doing?
What do you got?
I did go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers on purpose.
Oh,
on purpose.
Yeah.
But the Foo Fighters also were playing.
Okay.
So
all right.
50% on that.
50% discount on that.
Was it a fest or were they touring together?
They were touring together. I had seen them at like a local radio station festival, like the River Rave was what we had. But a few months later, they were doing a tour together at like, the big center, like
Tweeter Center, right?
No. Well, Great Woods, whatever.
Yeah.
Xfinity. But yeah, they played together, and it was awesome. I mean, the Foo Fighters are awesome.
Yeah.
I've ever seen them. So.
Yeah.
No.
Eric, you know what time it is?
Is it time for no wrong answers?
I believe so.
All right. We're going to ask you a series of questions.
Well, we already have been, but
And there is no wrong answer. So here we go. I'm going to kick it off. This is a song or a question that was bugging me the other day that I came up with, and I can't really figure out why I'm going to ask it or what it's all about. But from the song "Return of the Mac," "Return of the Mac," yeah, we all know that song. Where was the Mac returning from, and why had he left?
I always thought he was like it was his big comeback as a musician. Like I was like, this must be some guy from the '80s that failed, but this is his like comeback song. That's what I thought, and that's what I still think the narrative is.
Yeah, I couldn't come up with anything better than that. I was trying to sing it in my head, but you know the line "Return of the Mac," and then indecipherable. Return of the Mac, return of the Mac. You know, like, I don't know what the hell they're saying. So yeah, I don't know.
Well,
maybe he went to McDonald's. I got nothing.
Yeah. Gotcha.
He's returning with he's returning with the Mac.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
He just couldn't get it out enough. Return on that. So
Nice. All right. Would either one of you guys engage in a tickle fight with Iggy Pop?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I hate being tickled.
I think that I answered too fast.
No, I can't. He's spindly.
Well, I was gonna say
he's too good at it.
I answered too fast because he literally looks like a leather jacket that got left out in the sun for 35 years.
Right.
I think that I might break my fingers trying to tickle him, but also there's no way he has any feeling in that skin.
He would definitely win the tickle fight, and that's the problem.
Well, with me, he wouldn't win because I'm not ticklish, but also like it would get awkward real quick for me and him, for sure.
Right
No one's laughing at that.
All right. I got one more, and then I'm gonna hand it over to Russ.
Well, go ahead.
And this is each of you. What's a song that you wish you wrote?
That's really hard. I mean, the first one that just came to mind is Trusty Chords by Hot Water Music because it is so simple. Like, I think that the name speaks for how the song was written, which is pretty cool.
You're going crazy over that. I was gonna say like "Stay" by like Natalie and Blueberry or some shit. Like a big ass, like crazy, like earworm hit. Like if I could write that, that'd be wonderful. Or like One Hit Wonder. What's the "She's So High Above Me" like that track? Anything like that. Oof. Yeah, something like that.
Right on.
I think, didn't we talk about this last time? Isn't that the Natalie and Bruglia song? Isn't that a cover, right?
Yeah.
Torn?
Yep.
Torn, not Stay. Stay is Lisa Lowe. But that one,
yeah. But that one too, yeah.
Take them both.
Lisa Lowe. Whew, what a babe.
Yeah. Man. The one that comes to mind for me, Walk Slow by Chris Isaac.
Okay.
Whoa, man. Yeah, I was on a Chris Isaac. He's my Elvis. And I was listening to Forever Blue the other day, and then I followed it up with Speak of the Devil, and Walk Slow came on, and that I just had to like take a moment and sit down and just listen to the lyrics of that. It's yeah. All right, I'm out of it.
I wish I would have wrote Purple Rain.
Oh yeah.
True. Bohemian Rhapsody, maybe like something, some magnum opus song.
Yeah.
That no one else could ever write.
Stairway to Heaven, and then nobody wants to hear it ever again. When but
Freebird.
Freebird. Whoa.
Yeah.
Freebird.
Dude, the solo, the 7.5, 8 minute solo, and they're just going crazy. I could never.
I think they're now a cover band, right? I don't think there's an original member in that band.
There's not. Yeah.
Not a single one.
I don't think so. No.
Didn't Sepultura just do that now too? Didn't they finally use Sepultura? Finally, I think they finally lost the original guitarist.
So
no, they called it quits. They hung it up.
She broke up.
Yeah, they're done. And I think the last show they played or are going to play is with Sepultura in Brazil at like one of those Rock a Rio type of shows.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, Yeah, they've done that before, and Sepultura played on like one night, and then Max and Igor played on another night,
Nice.
and they both did the same songs, but people were saying, the Sepulturas was better, and you got your fans, you got your David Lee Roth fans, you got your Sammy Hagar fans, you got your, what's his name, Derek fans, or you got your Max fans,
Yeah. I think Sepultura should not have existed without Max. Is my personal opinion on that one. But
I liked. I saw. So did you see a couple years back where quote unquote Soulfly? No, it was Nail Bomb was touring, but they never did. They only did they only did Soulfly songs and like 2 or 3 Nail Bomb songs, but they toured it as Nail Bomb, but did Sepultura songs.
weird.
I'm like, I would like to have seen Nail Bomb because that was a great album, the first one at least.
Yeah, I know that the brothers do Cavalera Conspiracy.
That's a great album.
That's come around quite a few times now. I, for some reason, haven't had the chance to go see it, but I would definitely go check it out.
Then they did a tour. They did a tour recently as what was the name of their first album? Whatever.
Did they do an Arise tour? Did they do Beneath the Remains?
Beneath the Remains. They were touring as Beneath the Remains, and then they were doing that album, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Max still got it though, man. That dude's still rocking it, man. It still sounds good. All right. I got a question. Well, this. I'm stuck in the Christmas world for some reason, but what year, or not what year, but how old were you guys? And I hope I'm not spoiling anything for you, but how old were you when you found out there was no Santa?
I was 9.
I was today years old. No, I think I was like 4. I was 4.
Wait a minute. There's no Santa?
I had an older brother, and only by 2 years, but I feel like he learned it in like 1st grade, and then by proxy I found out right away. So probably like 4 or 5.
I was in 2nd grade, and the teacher says, "Hey, when we come back, we're gonna talk about Santa." And this kid Brad, I can remember his name. I know what he looks like. He was like, "Hey, when she comes in, raise your hand and tell her that there's no Santa." And I was like, "Okay." So we go out there, we go to recess and come back. And then the teacher's like, "Does anybody have any questions before we start?" She said, "Yes." And I was like, "There is no Santa." And she said, "You go out in the hallway right now." She takes me out there. She said, "Who told you that?" And I was like, "Brad." I was
fucking Brad, man.
I threw him under the bus, and she went in and brought him out. And he said, "I didn't tell him that." And I got in trouble. So I didn't get to go to next recess, but that kind of got me started. And then like later that week, there was like a bag in the hallway, and I saw something for my bike. I saw like some pegs and some new vice grips for my bike, like my BMX bike. And I was like, "Oh," and I took them out and I started putting them on my bike. And my mom's like, "Where'd you get those from?" And she took them from me, and she said, "Those aren't yours." And then a couple of weeks later, Christmas happens, and guess what? They're mine. And you know how I know they're mine? Because the package was ripped open.
Concerned.
Damn you, Mom. But anyway. What about you, Eric?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You're like, today. Really, today.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I don't think like my older brother ever had like that conversation with me or anything like that. I was like, he was just like, "Hey, there's this movie called Porky's. You should watch it." He was like, "Oh, okay." This is where Dad hides his Playboys. We never had the conversation about Santa.
But you'll figure out the rest.
What's the age?
What's that?
What's your age difference with your brother?
He's 5 years older than me. So yeah. He's 55 and I'm about to be 50. So yeah.
Hell. All right, this is a question that I ask often. It's a repeater for sure. No, Eric, not that repeater.
Thank you.
Green Day or Blink?
Oh,
That's a layered question, brother. How much time do you have?
I definitely, I in my life was more of a Blink-182 fan than I was a Green Day fan.
I think
But I don't. That's really hard.
I think career longevity wise and Green Day, but Blink was more impactful on me at a young age, and I like their songs that I like more than Green Day. You know what I mean? Like, I think Green Day has more solid material and has been like a fucking A+ band most of their life. And, you know, there's a while where Blink-182 wasn't my thing. But I think that, like, Blink-182 is probably the reason I do what I do. I feel like I saw the video for Damn It on, like, public access TV at, like, 2 a.m.
Nice.
It came out, like, 96, whatever. And, you know, me and my brother had just found new metal, and then Blink-182 was, like, what made us get smaller pants. Or, well, kind of smaller pants, mostly Dickies that went down to your shins. But, you know.
Yeah.
Blink-182 was more impactful. That's the answer, Blink-182.
Okay. Now, Boxcar or Plus 44?
I know that right off the rip.
Boxcar.
Plus 44, 100%. That LP.
House divided.
So good. We actually we went and saw Blink with one of Christine's sisters who'd never seen them, and it's like one of her favorite bands. And they put a Boxcar song and a Plus 44 song on the set list, and they only played the intro to each of the songs. They didn't even play the fucking song.
Oh, that's weak.
Man, I would have been mad.
Yeah.
Did was that the Turnstile opening up at that one?
No, I think
it was like the Linda's open.
Yeah.
It was at Fenway Park.
Oh shit! Wow.
Fenway Park,
Only
Linda
show I've been to
Linda's,
there.
and then there was one or two more bands. Because the other
Just the Linda's open.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
How were the Linda's?
We didn't see them.
Yeah, we didn't end up getting there on time.
Well, they opened up for Smashing Pumpkins and Green Day, and I was at a new place I've never been, and I missed them.
I
Yeah.
heard
Rancid.
we just didn't make it in on time.
Yeah.
Eric, go ahead.
First song you wrote.
Oh my god. There's like an embarrassing tape somewhere from 8th grade. Oh my god, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you find yourself like picking up the acoustic guitar and like playing it and just being like, this isn't that bad? Or what was I thinking?
Oh my god. I mean, when I first started writing songs, I just liked Nirvana, so I'm sure it was some weird Nirvana ripoff.
No, that's rad, man. Yeah.
Mine was called Death and Destruction, and I was in 6th grade and knew nothing about death or destruction.
But you saw the T-shirts, and those were cool.
I played bass, and I had my friend Mike on drums and our friend Tyler on guitar. And we were in this band was called Dissector, and I wanted to sound like Hatebreed, and they wanted to sound like Cannibal Corpse. And then I left after I wrote that one song. But I remember it was just open 2, 4, 2, open 2, 4, 2 over and over again. And I like, you know, rhyme scheme lyrics about death and destruction in my brain and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't play it ever for anybody if there's a recording of it somewhere.
Right on. Who would you say is your favorite songwriter?
Mine's Matt Pryor, Get Up Kids. I think like they weren't always my favorite band, but like over time they became my favorite band. Like I started to realize like I listened to Get Up Kids and New Amsterdam's more than anything else, and then like in the last couple of years, I'm like, this is my favorite band. Like it just happened. It's like I don't know. So I really like his new album, Salt and Sea. His voice is just really soothing to me, and I always like his lyrics. So that's mine.
Nice.
Stop reading your text messages.
Sorry, I actually don't really have an answer for this one. Yeah, I don't. Off the top of my head, I can't even think of like, because in my head, when I think about that, I think about, I don't know, Skip for now. If I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah. Mine's hands down Tony Sly of No Use for a Name.
Nice.
Yeah. And then like right behind him would be Trevor Keith, Face to Face, and then fucking Dan Vapid. Man, just the Methadones. He just writes some great fucking songs, man. Yeah. Yes. So those are my three. What about you, Russ? Yellow Wolf.
Nah. I always go the Man in Purple. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I always say the Man in Purple, Prince. So that's like that's my answer for everything musically. I'm like Prince, because
Nice.
I love the man. But I have a question. We're talking about some songs today, and like, could you see, like, I want to see like a hardcore cover band of like 80 songs. That's all they do is cover 80 songs. So like, I could see like Scott Vogel and Terror pulling off like Bruce Springsteen's "Dancing in the Streets" or dancing in the Dark, not "Dancing in the Streets." That's a different song, but "Dancing in the Dark." But then I also could see Bob Seger being covered by Hatebreed.
Yeah.
What's a band from like the 80s that you could see a hardcore band doing? Like, cause not every hardcore band could cover a certain song. Like, who could you see doing "Separate Ways" by Journey?
Oh fuck.
Not Journey. I wasn't thinking Journey. I was thinking
No, yeah, go ahead. I was just throwing that out there.
Power Trip doing "Living on a Prayer" or some shit like that.
Bro, why was I gonna say "Living on a Prayer" just right when you were saying it? But Power Trip doing that would be hard as fuck.
Yeah. Something like that would be fucking crazy. I feel like we were talking about this last time. Covers that we love better than the original.
Yeah.
Not better than the originals, but HopeCon doing "Naked Ray Gun" was like one of my favorite things ever. American Nightmare does MC5 "Kick Out the Jams."
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
That one's pretty good too.
I want to see Turnstile do Debbie Gibson's "Electric Youth."
How cool would that be? Oh my god. And Debbie Gibson, man, I had such a crush on her in the 6th grade. I think it was the black hat, like that she wore, that Electric Youth,
Yeah,
man. Whew. Man. Now she's Deborah Gibson.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Turnstile in it.
Go by your first name, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys are on tour. You've already probably heard some of these questions, Mike, but you could answer them twice. No.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Christine, your guys are on tour. Pull over to get gas. You go into the gas station. What are you grabbing to eat? What are you grabbing to drink?
I always get the what are they called? The Fritos like barbecue flavor burst. This is day one before I have a stomach ache.
Okay.
I'll get
Nice.
those, and probably I buy a gallon of water first thing. Like first stop, I buy a gallon of water to have with me for like at least 2 days, and then just rebuy gallons of water. So big gallon of water, Fritos flavor bursts.
No drink because I don't like stopping to pee, and I would probably.
That's why you got the water jug.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the one that's driving.
Okay.
Doing 13 hours, the only driver not stopping to pee. But yeah, I'd say nowadays where I'm more relaxed, it'd probably be some Gatorade Zero. And shit. Oreos or baked Lays, I think. Depending on what mood I'm in, Or you ever the chocolate pudding pies, like the 7-Eleven chocolate pudding pies?
Yeah, like Hostess used to sell with the glaze on top.
And I think different companies do them now, but 7-Eleven has their own one that's accidentally vegan.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, so the 7-Eleven chocolate pudding pie is like my go-to if I'm at 7-Eleven. But that's like a very particular stop,
Yeah.
Fuck, I have one right across the street from me. I'm hitting up tomorrow. You had me at accidentally vegan.
They actually have what is it? It's like the chocolate and vanilla pudding pie is accidentally vegan too. I forget what they call it.
Okay.
But yeah, both of them are really good.
Fuck yeah.
Can attest.
What about you?
I get a white monster and some sort of bag of chips. Like I try like to look for like different Doritos that I haven't had before, like I like limited editions, you know. So I'll grab one of those and probably either a Twix or a Kit Kat.
Nice.
Okay.
Have you had the late night taco Doritos yet?
Yes, those are delish.
So good.
Yeah.
Like
Do you guys remember?
Somehow.
What you say?
They got the taste of lettuce in it somehow. I don't know how they do it.
So it tastes like water. No.
Yeah, they just put the dirty water on the Dorito.
Did you remember like 15 or so years ago, maybe even 20 years ago, they had the mystery Doritos and they tasted like a McDonald's cheeseburger.
No. Oh wow.
They were delish. They were delish, but they didn't
Wow.
last. I mean, they were just a limited edition and they were just called mystery and they tasted like McDonald's cheeseburger.
I stupidly bought the ketchup Doritos. They were not good.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
the mustard ones were good because it's like
the mustard still.
they taste like the Asian hot mustard.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Like a little spice to it. So
Yeah,
I like those. And those are only available. Well, hell, I think they're only available like I think during like 4th of July around that time. So, but yeah.
Right on, right on. All right. What's a movie that you guys quote the most?
I'm not good at quoting movies. I don't have a good memory for it.
I quote many movies, and people, but the most recent one, and I do this specific quote from this specific movie, but it's in Orange County when Harold Ramis is really, really high. He takes the wrong pills, and he goes, "We are the same height. That is neat." And I did it the other night, and most people don't remember it. But he was like, "Did you just Orange County me?" And I was like, "Oh God." Harold Ramis in Orange County is probably my most quoted movie, I would say.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know any quotes.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Well,
I don't feel like movies really like nowadays have like standout quotes anymore. Like, you know. And like there's because you don't have those kind of comedies either anymore that would have those kind of standout quotes.
That's what Tim Robinson is for.
Oh yeah, he took over that game. Everybody can quote "I think you should leave" front to back. So many crazy things in that.
Yeah. I'm watching the Chair Company right now. Holy shit! What a great show.
Makes me so uncomfortable. It's insane.
Yeah. It's very cringe. Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
He's so good. We were just talking about it. Did you ever see what was it? A documentary now where he's a professional bowler?
No.
Oh, it's like I think it's post SNL writer, pre I think you should leave. And he's just like a pro bowler from the 80s with a mullet, and he's just screaming. It's hilarious.
Okay, I've got to watch this. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Wait, what's it called again?
Documentary Now.
Okay.
I don't remember who made the show, but I know like
it was Fred Armisen.
Oh, it's Fred Armisen?
Yeah.
Like Bill Hader in the episode as like in a fake band.
Okay, yeah. You had me with Bill and Fred. Holy shit. Yeah.
That's like the Blue Jeans Committee was their fake band, and it was like behind the music, but then there was like a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Stoked on that one for sure. So what's a movie that could be on TV? You're, in the middle of cleaning or whatever, and you walk by the TV and the movie's on, and you're just like, well, fuck, I'm going to sit here and watch the movie until it's over. What movie would that be?
Terminator 2.
Nice.
That could always stop me in my tracks.
I fuck with that. I think last time I said Empire Records, so this time I'm gonna say this time I'll say Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Ooh, good one.
Nice. Yeah. My two are either Tombstone or Goodfellas. No matter how many times I've seen both of them, I'm just like, nah. My time is to sit now and watch the rest of this movie. Yeah, yeah.
I'd have to pick The Crow,
Nice.
Breakfast Club, or The Craft.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
To watch all those.
I was waiting for Purple Rain, honestly.
Yeah, no joke,
No,
man.
because I don't like it on TV because there's commercials. So I'd rather just watch it. Just watch it on.
Nobody
on the TV.
interrupts Prince. Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn you, T-Mobile. Yeah, yeah.
What was that like? What was that in What was it in Wedding Singer? There's that part where he's like, "How are you gonna get married? You know, Miami Vice is on Saturdays," and he's like, "Reruns,
Reruns.
we're good," you know. But yeah, all Wedding Singer.
Oh man, somebody put some pants on that kid. Yeah. All right. I asked this to stoke signals. Yeah, it's a question that I've had swirling around the old noodle for a long time. Everybody knows, you go to a show and somebody, or you're playing a show and somebody screams out, "Play Freebird!" Everyone hears that, or at least I used to hear it all the time. What would you consider the punk rock version of Freebird? Would it be Bro Him by Pennywise or Linoleum by NoFX?
Bro Him. Definitely Bro Him.
Yeah.
I feel like anybody can, like, once you start trying to play that, like, I've been in bands where we've always wanted to do a hootenanny, like the Replacements used to do, like when the show's, like when it's a bad show, you just try to play other songs and no one's ever in sync and everybody gets bummed out. But Bro Him, you can't fuck that up. Like, you're like, yep. It just makes sense. And it's the same thing the whole time.
Yeah.
So easy. But yeah, I think that it'd be more punk to actually play Freebird front to back, though.
Yeah.
Whole fucking thing.
Nice.
Ask for it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. What would you say is one of y'all's biggest pet peeve while on tour?
Do you mean
It could be anything.
anything?
So the venue, the travel, anything. Take your shoes off in the van.
I mean, nobody should be doing that. That should be illegal.
Yeah.
But I would say
My pet peeve are my own pet allergies. I hate that I have pet allergies. So staying at people's houses, which is always so, appreciated, but like there's a good chance I'm going to wake up with a puffy face, which sucks.
I'd say unexpected inclement weather. Like if you're just like cruising, you're having a great time, and then like, I don't know, everybody's pulling over in underpass because there's a fucking tornado, and you're just like, right, well, I'm going to be late to the show, or not get to play, or I'm gonna die. What do I do here? Like that unexpected thing that like really throws a wrench in the works. Van troubles, but inclement weather is the worst. The unknown inclement weather.
I'm like, I don't know, because I feel like we've all toured for so long. Like everybody's so keyed into just being chill.
Yeah. I feel like
we're also like we're always on time for everything. Like we're so prepared. We're such nerds about everything.
Yeah. I think the other thing is, I guess my pet peeve, if it were to be with like someone on a tour, would probably be someone who isn't stoked to get to the next place early to like go hang out or look around or whatever.
Yeah, that's
like even on tours where I'd have to drive overnight, like I'd park the van. Like say we get somewhere, I'd park the van and pass out for an hour or two, but I would still be so stoked if I hadn't been there before. It's like go skate around or like, jump off a cliff into some fucking quarry, anything really. But yeah, just being a bummer to be around, like not being stoked on stuff.
Yeah, we had a drummer in one of my bands, and that was like a thing. We're like, fuck, this dude is gonna like totally down the whole tour if we actually do this, because he was just one of those dudes that he would find the bad in every situation that was good. It's just like, so yeah, I had a person like that in my band for many, many years. Weekend shows were fine, but anything longer than that, no, not so.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, what's a movie that you guys that scared the shit out of you kids as kids, but now when you watch it, you're like, oh, it's not that bad, or does it still scare you to this day?
There's this like really crappy movie called Leviathan from the 80s.
That was
Like
the generic Abyss.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so when I was a kid, my dad was watching it. I like snuck into the room and watched the movie, and then had nightmares for like my entire life to the point where I didn't think the movie was real. I thought I like actually dreamt it up. And then when I was like 27, I was sitting in like the living room. My roommate was watching something, and I was like, "What is this?" And then because I was like, "Why does this seem familiar?" And I was like, "Something. I'm feeling weird and confused." And she was like, "It's called Leviathan." I was like, and I like went and Googled it. And when I saw the photos of like the hand with like the teeth coming out of it, and the monster, I was like, oh my God, it was real. And then like, it still looks terrifying to me because practical effects, back to those, looks like all like gooey 80s, just like nasty, like red and black, like gore. Oh my God, that friggin' movie. I don't think I would watch it as an adult. Like, I am too scared of it. It messed me up.
I would say not a movie, but the Thriller music video scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I think I saw it the first time when I was 3. Probably saw it more, a couple times after that, and was still scared as hell. And now I see it, and I'm like, why was I scared?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
The yellow eyes is pretty scary.
Yeah,
dude. That movie, Cobra, with Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, I was like either in the 4th or 5th grade, but yeah, just like the scene where like the mass murderers or whatever, they got the 2 axes and they're just chink chink and they're like chanting, and that shit scared the hell out of me as a little kid, man. And now I watch it, I'm like, yeah. And that fucking knife with the fucking spikes on it. Oh man, that dude was creepy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was The Gate.
Yeah.
And it was like this hole opens up in the ground. These little creatures come out, but these little creatures that look like gremlins and shit would come out, and their teeth, kind of like critters' teeth. They look kind of like critters.
Yeah.
But they were like more looking like people. But I used to think every time I saw a hole when I was a kid that they would come out and I would never go around. kind of like those videos. I don't know if you've seen online of the rugs that look like it's a hole, and the dogs that are like scared of the rug. They like back off and then the cat just walks across the hole. That was me in the backyard. Whenever I saw a hole, I figured these little demon creatures would come out and attack me. I also thought if I saw you on TV, that you were able to see me on TV too. So yeah.
Oh, that's scary. I really don't like that.
I was like, yeah.
It's like a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Yeah.
Dude, I got this picture of me as a kid in watching some weird shit on TV, and in the background, I think we were watching like one of the Indiana movies, because there was like a Nazi symbol in the background on the TV, and that's the only thing I could think of that we were watching with that.
Yeah.
Maybe my parents were in some weird shit. I don't know, but I'm like, I got this picture of me in this Nazi fucking picture. I'm like, damn, if anybody ever got this picture,
No.
I'd be fucked. Yeah. Oh well. Eric, go ahead, man.
You go into a bar or a bowling alley and there's a jukebox and no songs are playing, and you decide you're gonna bully that motherfucker. What music are you playing? And what's the first song?
You going?
No.
Temple of the Dog.
Nice. That's a good one.
Temple of the Dog. Fucking Chrissy
I vote
times.
for that too.
Yeah, just fucking rocking it the whole night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I did put Converge the Saddest Day on at a bar once. That definitely was not going to enjoy it because we found it on the jukebox. We're like, well, I think it's our duty.
Yeah.
So eventually they just turned the music down for a couple minutes. Really thought we had one.
Yeah. Man, I used to bully the jukebox at the bowling alley, and I'd start off with like some Sam Cooke. I would play Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Springsteen, Seeger, and then I'd throw in Beastie Boys and Tribe. And they started calling me DJ, and I was like, yeah. And then I realized I'm like shelling out, $20, $30 into the fucking jukebox every Monday night. And I'm like, fuck that. You guys are paying for your own shit.
I think last time I did it, actually, it was mostly Metallica.
Nice.
When we were in Sonoma County, or Napa, when we went to Napa and we went to that bar that felt like it was New Hampshire.
That was funny.
Me and Tom were playing darts.
Bar.
Yeah, we were playing darts, and we were just putting on every Metallica thing we could find in it.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it to be like a dart bar like filled with cigarette smoke in Napa.
Yeah, it was.
And it was wonderful.
Yeah, it was alternate universe type shit. It was sick.
That's awesome.
They got a bowling alley in Napa that's fucking like look like it's fucking from like the 40s or 50s. But it's horrible though because there's strings on the pins and the pins don't fall normal with these strings. I can bowl pretty well. Well, when I was there bowling with my aunt and uncle, I'm like, man, I'm sucking. Like I'm bowling like a 70 or an 80, but it's because of the string.
Yeah.
I was like, it was
I get no pin action. You get none of this. Yeah.
Just dangle there.
Yeah. Basically, yes, exactly. And then and then when they pull them up, they're like, whoop,
yeah,
back up, and then they fall down.
That's the way Brooklyn Bowl is, dude.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. That venue, Brooklyn Bowl.
I got a bunch of like money for my birthday from the casino there in Napa out that way. And I can't spend it because I'm here. It's like it's not in Napa. It's like outside Cache Creek. It's up there. Yeah. So I'm like, but I can't use it. And I think it expires like in 6 months. I'm hoping to be there. I'm hoping to be there in June, but
sell it on Craigslist to someone that lives near there.
And sell it to them.
Yeah, just like lose $20 on it. Be like, hey, buy $100 worth of money for $80 plus shipping.
It's like buying food stamps.
Exactly.
Yeah. So up there in New England, you guys got candlepin bowling, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so fun. Yeah.
That's what I grew up with, but bowling alley in my hometown got bulldozed so they could extend the parking lot for the strip club next door.
God damn it.
So apparently the bowling leagues were not going bowling anymore. They were going to the titty bar.
Yeah.
I saw that somewhere in England they changed the name of the bar to the gym so they could tell their wives that they're going to the gym.
Okay.
And they go and they're not lying, they're going to the gym.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
cool.
I think it's probably about that time to break the rhythm and the rhyme.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
that was my. I don't know who that is.
Marky Mark.
Was it Marky Mark?
Yeah.
That's the Funky Bunch. That's Boston. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't even know I was throwing that out. Yeah, I did. I totally knew I was doing that.
Nailed it.
You know what? Yeah. Well, it's been fun speaking with you, Ball. I do this all day, all night till the break.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
We just like to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Mike, your episode, like, I know I'm not, we're not pulling like, fucking Joe Rogan numbers over here and shit. You know what I'm saying? But your episode is at 110 listens. Pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
There's 109 of them were me, so it's my favorite.
And Andy's from the label. His is at like 150 or 160.
Yeah, people love that fool. He's great.
Dude, he's cool, man. I had a good time talking to him. And
Yeah.
he likes sponge just like I like sponge.
Ah, yes. Andy, easy to talk to, hustles the label super hard, like does the work, doesn't slack on it. It's great. Great.
Are you guys gonna work with him again?
I mean,
Might
if
well.
he will have us.
Yeah.
Him or Epitaph, you know, who knows?
Yeah, Epitaph. I think
No.
Oh, wait. This is a question I need to ask because this was asked by Stoke Signals. They asked us this, and I feel like it's a good. I feel like this is a good question to ask you guys. All or Black Flag 2025?
Oh my god.
I mean, all obviously, all, but like also. It was fine. The World's on Heroin was a track. It was cool when, Punkorama 1 or 2 or whatever it was on. But yeah, all.
Yeah.
Rough though.
I
Question.
I said that I think that the Black Flag thing is he wants to do like Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. He wants his band to continue. So he gets these 18 and 20-year-olds in the band. That's an easy 40 more years life on the Black Flag. So Black Flag will be out there for our great grandchildren, whatever,
Yeah, he'll just be collecting with a ventilator in the living room.
I didn't realize he was 71 years old.
Holy
he's
crazy.
Because he was the oldest member of Black Flag when they started, I feel like.
Was Black Flag his baby? Is that his project? And then he just
original,
okay.
The original bassist, I think. But yeah.
He just turned 7, or he's 71. Vinny Stigma today just turned 70.
Happy birthday, Stigma.
Well.
Yeah.
So, and I showed my mom a picture of that dude, and she's like, "How old is he?" And I was like, "Older than you?" And she's like, "He got tattoos on his head." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I showed her a video of him fucking just running around in circles, and I was like, "I don't want to hear you. You can walk to the damn mailbox." You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of like the Fest recap and what we said to you.
And on that note,
I'll see you at Fest next year.
Huh?
And on that note, I'll see you at Fest next year.
Yeah. I'll say yeah for now. That's the plan, obviously. But I do have a question, and this is my sign off. And Eric is probably going to cry a little bit. But is a hot dog a sandwich?
It's not.
No.
It's not. It's a hot dog.
No.
But
Do you ever like? I was gonna say, do you ever eat a you 2 pieces of bread sandwich? Do you ever eat a sandwich like this?
No, you're crazy.
Because no one's eating a hot dog like this.
Unless you're playing it like a flute or like a harmonica.
Exactly. Harmonica dog. No, it's not a sandwich.
All right.
Yeah, agree.
Nice.
They know what's up.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
All right, everyone. Peace.
All right.
So much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
You too.
Yo,
Whoa.
Welcome.
It's another motherfucking recap
and another round, which is also known as.
We don't know what the fuck's going on.
With attitude in 7, or 7 in attitude, or 7's got an
70,
attitude.
7 attitude. 6, 7.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was another great episode.
What do you have on your shirt there?
I'm feeling very festive, so I am wearing my Svengoolie Christmas sweater. And right. What you got on there, homie?
I got a Terror hoodie.
Nice.
You know, it's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it,
you know, just getting in the Christmas spirit, man.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Christmas is coming up this week, man.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
Like in 3 days from
And
like when you're hearing this right now, we have 3 days till Christmas.
wow, I have to do some Christmas shopping.
But you
Yeah.
got to travel too.
Yeah, I've got to travel. But yeah, another great episode. And speaking of great episodes, you can always keep up with these great episodes by liking, following, and subscribing to the You Want It, You Got It podcast, where we interview some of your favorite musicians and some of your new favorite musicians.
Nude?
And yeah. Yeah.
You don't know what I
So
have underneath this sweater.
yeah. Did I say nude or new?
I thought it said nude, but whatever, you know. It is what it is. Potato.
So yeah. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, share, pirate. Yeah.
So Christine, Mike, Little Low,
Yeah, man.
you know,
Great band.
great
Sunshine
group of people.
Guilt is such a great record. The first track, Dark Beer Archives, just sets the mood, sets you're just ready for a musical journey, man. And
And this
just
artwork is just fun.
oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
It
So,
totally
yeah.
reminds me of like something you would see in like the 90s, like maybe on like you can see Smashing Pumpkins rocking this look, or maybe some
Oh yeah.
Edie Brickell.
And the New Bohemians.
Yep, and maybe even the Lemonheads. You know,
Man, yeah. That that's what I said. I mean, it's like they've got that 120 vibe, which if you're our age, you're pushing 50, about to be 50, like myself, and you grew up watching 120 minutes. This is a band that you could have easily seen, a video for them on 120, and
I would have been hooked, and I would have been a fan as I am now.
Yeah. So, it was a great episode. It was good to talk to Mike again. It was good to see him on the screen. We had some great hangs at Fest, and really wish I would have been able to see Little Low, but it was just not meant to happen. So hopefully we can get him up here in Buffalo here pretty soon, man. So.
Or maybe see him next year in Fest.
Or at Fest, yeah. So
Mhm.
there's always Fest, yeah.
It's Fest,
And pretty soon, we're almost at Festivus, where we will have the airing of grievances and the feats of strength, and so it'll be a Festivus for the rest of us. So
yeah, well, maybe depending on how we look, maybe we can do fucking You Want It from the streets of Fest.
Ooh, yeah.
Coming from the streets
of Gainesville.
I'm sending you. We've been talking about 120 minutes lately. I'm sending you a playlist of the whole archive of what was played on every single episode.
Oh wow!
It's a playlist. It's a playlist.
Yeah.
No songs are duplicated, but there's like, man, thousands of songs in this playlist that somebody curated, and it's
wow. Okay.
Yeah, it says right here 2,574 songs.
Yeah. Well, it's like you think about it, man. It's like we're watching both 120 and Headbangers Ball at the ages that we were. We didn't have job time, or maybe we did. But you've got all of these bands that you're seeing the videos for, and I mean, shit, the towns that we grew up in, they didn't have their fucking tape or CD. You weren't gonna go to the sound shop in Clarksville, Tennessee, and pick up an XTC, record. It's like
I think the sound shop had some kind of like some stuff, but I think when we got the record bar, that place was where you were able to start getting more obscure music,
Well,
like
it depends on who worked there too, because
Mhm.
they were the ones that were ordering it. So,
Yeah.
you know, if
Charlie,
yeah,
McFadden, all those dudes. Yeah.
yeah, Juanita,
Juanita,
yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
I want to take you. So,
A shout out to
but
Bobby Edge, if you're
yeah,
listening.
man,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Bobby
yeah.
Edge. Hopefully, we can't tell you who was on our surprise episode next week, but know who stopped by when we recorded. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
maybe Bobby Edge stopped by. We never know.
Right. Yeah, yeah. So
Maybe yeah, somebody I
maybe
can
we'll get young Nathan and some Mick Ultras, It's
oh
like
yeah. Yeah, I'll say it when we get done. But anyway, yeah, we should do that. We should hit him up.
yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
get a few, or maybe we'll just already have a group of people that we already picked for the episode.
Yeah,
I'm not
maybe
good
we
at
will.
I'm not good at talking in the future.
Yeah. Just
Oh, you don't know,
save the clock tower. So
bro. Yeah, save the clock tower.
save
Which
the
I
clock
have
tower.
a nice Back to the Future box set that my buddy got me, and it has like all the maps from all the decades they went back to and shit.
Nice.
I got the picture. If you turn it, Marty's fading away. And
That's
turn
pretty
it back,
cool, man.
there's a lot of cool stuff in this box set. So
Nice.
but yeah, man, cool guys, cool girl. I really enjoy those ones. Oh yeah, congratulations on them getting married next October. They could probably do it on Halloween's the 31st. It's a Friday.
Yeah.
But then that would have that see Halloween weddings would have to be like in New Orleans or something, on the 31st.
Right. Or Salem or something like
Salem,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, good group. I liked Little Low a lot. I actually found Little Low before I found Mike's band Unseemlier. But once you found Little Low, you kind of already see Unseemlier too, But
Yeah.
Little Low was really good, and what got me on them was I saw her talking about in an interview about the album, and the Sunshine Guilt. She was explaining, and we could have asked her, but we didn't. But that's what we do. We don't like to ask the deep questions. We like to ask the fun questions.
Yeah.
But she explained on what the Sunset Guilt was. So yeah, that was kind of cool. And then I was like, let me check this out. And I was like, that's when I fucking Juliana Hatfield,
Yeah, for sure, man. And
she has a nice little soft voice too when she talks.
yeah, and it's nice to, just yeah.
I forgot to mention this. Fuck, where was my head at? I have notes today. I actually have a notepad too.
Look at you.
Because I was getting tired of trying to type on my notepad on the laptop while we're talking.
Yeah.
But so she's my second female on the show. Yeah. My second one. So
well,
the first one was
all the ladies.
all the single ladies.
You want it, you got it podcast, because it's not just boys fun. So
because my friend Rachel, she was my first female on the show, and that was last November of 2024.
Oh wow.
Rachel Kostowski.
I know her.
You said her mom was your music teacher?
No. I knew her from a girl that I dated, and yeah.
Oh no, somebody else that I interviewed.
Yeah.
They knew her parents from a music school, but
oh okay.
Yes, and Rachel is part of the scene. She still plays in bands. Her husband is in the Great Serotonin. What a great band.
Oh yeah.
And they're back out. They're playing their second show, maybe the week of Christmas. I can't remember.
Okay.
It's at the Cobra. I won't be in town, so I wouldn't be.
Yeah. When I was in Freeloader, she was in a band called Flux, Flux.
Yep, but yeah. But that was in Clarksville, right? When she was in Clarksville, she was in that
Clarksville,
band?
Yeah.
She was also in a band called I can't think of it now. I have the flyer and we heard talked about it. But she was also in a band where was Flux a 3-piece?
Yeah.
That's the band then. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
But now,
Yeah.
Rachel's cool people.
Yeah, I think I still have one of their stickers on my my trunk that I carried all my drums in when I was in Freeloader. Yeah, it's
I thought
right
you were
over
gonna
here
say
to the
all
left
your
of me.
drugs in because you were like,
Well,
oh
yeah,
my
yep.
drugs in. Yeah. You
Yep.
just change one letter. One letter changes the whole thing. You know.
And both are fun. Drums and drugs.
Drugs are girls' fun. No, that's not how it goes.
Yeah.
But anywho, well, yeah, that was a cool episode. I enjoyed it. You enjoyed it. We actually had no technical issues. Maybe it's because the cold weather.
Yeah. I've got snow falling right now, so yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Might
have to?
go
So
out.
now, if your street is not clear, do you still have to go to work?
Unless I get a call from the boss that says, yeah, we are closed. I am driving into work.
Yeah, that's one thing about when I worked at the Block Horse, we were always open. Like the owner would come pick us up, just even though they want to get them open up, but they said, well, we'll come get you. Even if you could drive, they're gonna come get you, and then they'll get you home too. So that was kind
That's
of cool.
Yeah.
Because all the people that live downtown want to come walk. They can't go to work. They're snowed in. Come down here and eat and drink at the pub. What a better day to be at a bar, especially a local bar, than during the wintertime when it's snowing, right?
Well, that's what's great about Western New York. We have so many like neighborhood bars. It's so cool. I love it. I wish it was like that in Middle Tennessee. It's like just seems like you just have just like a strip that has everything on it. Neighborhoods have little bodegas. They have bars.
Exactly.
That's what's great about
that it doesn't. I wish that it had that feel, because like I was talking about when I first moved to Tennessee, like where's the market at, or where's the corner store? And they're like, oh, that's up on the main road. I'm like, damn. What about the people that live out way off the main road? You can have a little. Maybe somebody should do that now. Like, somebody buys a subdivision, not just here, but just in general. But that subdivision has a store in it too. Like maybe a Dollar General, because they're going everywhere. So.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, till next time, my friend.
Have a good evening.
Have a safe and no, wait, that's not. No, we say that next week on our other episode.
Yeah, dude.
We got one more time. Merry Christmas, fuckers.
Yeah. Merry New Year. All right. Talk to you later.
Later.